Oh, what's up, YouTube? Figures dogs gotta start barking as soon as I hit record. I was just going through some videos and stuff that I put on my YouTube. Um, all these fake ass females attacking a situation they know nothing about. Yeah, the ones from TikTok and the alphabet community, the females trying to manipulate. Yeah, that started over me scrolling through TikTok and I seen a woman laying shingles on a roof with a real low cut shirt. And the reason why I said something is because as soon as the video started, not that I was searching for anything, of course, they tried to paint that picture. Everybody knows when you scroll through TikTok, it's just whatever the fuck pops up. And that happened to pop up. And I said, because the caption said something about daughter on a job site, blah, blah, blah. And I said, if that was my daughter, she wouldn't be dressed like that on a job site. And then they started coming out with, what about a girl working on a roof and a low cut shirt is attractive? Nobody said anything about attractive. All I said was, if that was my daughter up on a roof around a whole bunch of construction workers, she wouldn't be dressed like that. And they caught the biggest fucking attitude. First of all, you have a lot of perverted people putting young women on videos just to get people to look at it, for one. Okay, so that would make me question the angle of the shot, the fact that they're promoting that type of thing. And we all know that the alphabet community is disgusting. They will exploit kids sexually and then try and act like whatever they do is normal. And if you say anything about it, there's something wrong with you. My ex, Jen, turned my daughter into a Satanist. Yes, a devil worshipping Satanist. Yep. And nobody sees anything wrong with that. What do we know about females that do that kind of shit? They are delusional, for one. They will lie and manipulate anytime they don't get their way. You all seen it firsthand. And that's why I put it on my channel. Because it's a bunch of bullshit. Private citizen. That just means you want to start shit and you're too scared to show your fucking name. Yeah, these females, dude. Her mother illegally kidnapped her twice. Nobody do anything about it. Broke her leg, didn't feed her, didn't watch her. She was walking around the neighborhood getting fed by some Mexican family, from what I heard. Right, but all these women are so great. Yeah. You mean the woman that lied about where she was working to try and get a foot in the door to still have custody of her daughter and then blew it by not showing up to court? You mean the one that lied at every fucking turn? Stole a child, didn't make sure she was safe or taken care of ever. Wouldn't even feed her when she was younger. Really? This is the bitch? And then supposedly she goes to Texas and marries a Marine, which is amazing. What the fuck has happened to our Marine Corps? You let that shit go down in your home? Wow. Yeah, Jasmine was so fucking lazy she would have bugs and maggots in her room because she would not clean anything. Boy, who does that sound like? Her fucking mother. Uh, Her mother tried sexual assault and then tried to act like she was pregnant from that sexual assault that she tried. That's the only reason why Jasmine even came into this world, is because of that. Because Jen wasn't getting the time of day that she wanted from me. That was our first date. And you fucking know, I don't give a shit what these fucking so-called alpha males think. That's not how I operate, and you know it. You can make these people think whatever the fuck you want. Just like you did to your Uncle Charlie, right? The one that didn't like you at all, but still believes every fucking word that you say. Your family is a bunch of fucking dumbasses, man. They should be a bunch of crackheads because they act like it. Charlie, I swear, man, I ever find your fat ass out, your ass is mine. Well, those are threats. Those are threats. Yeah, but these motherfuckers can go around threatening my life. What, lies, manipulation, fucking with my child. Oh, yeah. But that shit's okay. Yeah, I have the God given right to defend my life. And I also have the constitutional right to confront my accusers. And pretty funny, they keep running. And it's funny, they always have to have a new group. Why do you always have to have a new group? Rick and Sean, you better start telling the truth. Jen, you tried to lie about the incident with Mary Lou. Really? So when she was being all abusive towards you, that was your fault? Yeah, let's not bring up that, right? Let's not bring up how nice I was to this lady, even though she was jumping down my throat for something she didn't know anything about. Even though she got free, pretty much free carpet installation out of me as well, didn't she? Yeah, imagine that. How people run their fucking mouth, but they still use my service. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're not untouchable. And you think you haven't been touched because you've been good at running or having people protect you? No. I forgot you even fucking exist. That's how important you are. You said all this shit about me stalking you and this, that, and the other. I never fucking stalked you. Ever. You are not worth it. You weren't worth it to begin with. I've never pursued you. I've never followed you. I've never stalked you. The only person that has ever done that to anybody out of me and you is you. And these bitches, man, they're fucking whacked out of their head. And for some reason, people believe their shit every time they open their mouth. This bitch has said so much shit and has no facts at all to back it up, but people believe what she says. Where's your police reports? Where's your medical reports? Where is all this stuff? All this shit went down where you had to go to and get hospitalized supposedly multiple times, right? For some crazy shit that you said. So where is the proof? Where's the medical report? Where is the police report? Where is the court report of me getting in trouble for it? Right. Because it didn't happen. You've got Jasmine on this woman kick so bad that she's even saying that Tiffany was the best stepmother ever. This is a woman that threatened to hurt Jasmine while I was at work. All because Jasmine had energy and Tiffany was lazy. Imagine that. Same thing Jen would do. You see how they try and paint this picture that if the same thing keeps happening, it has to be the man? No, it doesn't. It is very possible, especially in this world, that you run into women that are only looking out for themselves. The common denominator in these situations is a selfish, lazy female that doesn't want to take accountability for what she's done. Yeah, her apartment in Elkton. She told Jasmine that the reason why there were bars on the windows is because Daddy was stalking them, so she had to get them put in. What? That building has always had bars on the windows, you fucking moron. Maybe that's because you're in the middle of fucking Elkton, which is worse than Baltimore City, by the way. Do you do any research about where you put your child? I don't think you do. Well, we lived in Elkton with you. Yeah, and she was completely fucking safe. Unlike you, you let her run up and down the streets of the neighborhood with nobody watching her. You don't feed her. You don't bathe her. You don't get her new clothes. You whine to everybody saying nobody helps you just to get everybody to pay for your part. Yeah, that's your part. Stupid bitches, man. This is the same bitch that talked me into going up to Leslie's in Elkton when she had moved. And I don't know how you and Leslie are still hanging out because Leslie didn't want anything to do with you. So obviously you manipulated her. Yeah, remember they all wanted you out of that apartment. I had to take you to Wes's because they were all going to beat you up after the court date where I won Jasmine for the second time because you lied to everybody. Fucking sitting there talking about all this shit on the internet that has never happened between me and my daughter, and you've got Dex over here that has messed with your daughter. Remember? I beat him up how many times for it? Bullshit. The day I came there and got you and took you to Wes's, he got his ass beat again by me because he was running his fucking mouth. And you watched it. You started laughing as you got in the van. And I told all of them they ain't gonna fucking touch you or I'm gonna fuck them all up. And here I am taking up for your ass after you tried to lie on me in court. Sitting here trying to hand our daughter off to some fucking crack dealer. Oh, but she can't be with her dad. Oh no, that's sacrilegion. No, that means in your mind you lost. So you can't have that, even though that's where she was fucking safe. You fucking bitches, I swear to God. Anytime a man is around children or good with children, there's always this fucking, he better not be one of them. He better not. I mean, what the fuck? When 90% of the time the woman is the one messing with the child. Y'all are sick. Where do they get this shit? Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe because every time a woman starts putting shit like this out on the internet, people start fucking flocking over it like it has to be true. What? Isn't this how you get men put in jail for fucking 25 years of their life for nothing? And what's worse, you have these fucking so-called males that think they're men trying to back these women. You ain't me too and me. You can keep trying your little fucking bullshit. You can paint any fucking picture you want. I maintain my innocence. I've never done that to a child in my fucking life. Never would. I love kids, man. Me and them have a ball together. My kids loved me. Pretty funny, the three that would tell you that are not here. Pretty funny, David Jr. loved me to death until his mother got a hold of him. I don't know. She's been manipulating him to do this kind of shit since he was 7. That's what got him in trouble and taken, because he went to school lying. And at first, they came after his dad and found out that everything he said was a flat out fucking lie. And they still haven't made the connection that it was his mother that made him go to school and do that. She got jealous because David looked at his dad like his dad was some type of superhero. I didn't know that. He was mad at me for grounding him for destroying his toys. I never knew that he thought of me as his superhero. And it pissed her off. Everything that kid would talk about would piss her off because it wasn't about her. Then she tries to tell him to lie so he can get out of there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? His actions got him put here. If he has a problem, he needs to figure out what it is so he can get a handle on it. You don't tell him to lie. What happened after that? David started trying to run away from the place and started lying and started doing all kinds of shit. Imagine that. One fucking word from his mom, dude, he starts fucking like a robot. Pretty funny, you tell him to clean his room, he ain't that quick. But shoot, you tell him to lie or that he can do bad stuff, man, he's on it. What? Yeah, they painted a picture. They drew lines away from themselves. Is it really that hard to understand? Everybody thought I was just going to let it go. No. I didn't start putting this out there worried about if I was going to get their attention or not. I didn't give a fuck about getting their attention. I was telling the story about what happened to my kids in this so-called accident. Then all this shit started happening, which I know it's the red man downstairs trying to take away what I've built. You can't take it. These closed-minded people on this planet, you can make them believe anything. Some of them believe that our rock is a pet. Really? Right. All you gotta do is be a female and act like a fucking victim. And there you go. Well, you said you could make them believe anything. Yeah, if you're a female. If you're a man, no. Don't you all know the good in people is being stomped out? It is being taken as bad, and people are accepting it. The flip with morals and values is already taken full swing, and you assholes are at the helm of it. But whatever. Like in the days of Noah, right? Eating, drinking, and marrying, right? Yeah. I wonder if that's supposed to give everybody the mental awareness that everything's okay. Because we're still getting married. Things are still going the way we should. We're still eating and partying with our friends. Yeah, it's a false reality. that they paint. Why do they do that? Because they know what they're going to have to answer for. And they're trying to do the ostrich effect. Well, we'll just forget about it and it'll never come about. No. Jasmine, you better listen up and listen up good. David, you too. Whether you believe it or not, everything you do, even me, we are going to answer for everything. You're not going to be able to lie. I hope there's no little kids that are going to hear this Santa Claus thing. That's on your mother. Yeah, you damn right it is, and she knows it. Yep, Easter Bunny too. I didn't want to lie to you guys at all. I didn't even want to celebrate those holidays. Nope. I wanted to show you guys that we loved you all throughout the year, not just on holidays. Yes, you want something? We were going to teach you how to work for it. Why? Because this world, that's what you got to do. Well, isn't that wrong? Yes, but you all ain't going to accept living off grid. You're going to hate it. Your mom's already got you used to all these so-called luxuries. Well, why'd you do that? Because that's what they wanted. I wanted to make them happy. They didn't give a fuck about making us happy, just themselves. David, you should know that firsthand. How many times did you leave your mother's house without any clothes? How many times did a cop pick you up? How many times was your dad not notified? Every fucking time. Do you think I really believe that you fell off of a counter and hit your head to get stitches in it? No, I don't. I believe your mom hit you with something. Just like when she put you through the wall. Oh, I'm tired of that shit. It's okay for a mother to do that? No, it's not. I showed her exactly how to handle David, and she wouldn't do it. She did the exact opposite on purpose. Why? So she could say it didn't work. And then behind my back, show all these people how David's acting, even though that's not the way I told her to handle it. What about Talon, Tiffany? Just before he passed. Boy, you made his life a living hell, didn't you? All because he wouldn't do your bidding for you, right? Yeah, he wouldn't be bad and try and get his dad in trouble for shit his dad wasn't doing. How many times you set Nolan behind in your car and almost run him over just to use him as an scapegoat? Yeah, everybody thinks this is fucking, I don't know, a lie. No, it's not. I have plenty of witnesses for it. Because she started sleeping with her nephew, which is a heroin addict that has a family that is wrapped in Cecil County court systems and sheriffs and state police. And they listen to him. Yeah, imagine that. This is the dude that went around robbing their neighbors, them, got put in jail for 5 years, didn't even pay his restitution, got his grandfather to pay that. Yeah. Now he's off with his best friend's fiance that he said he was going to Tennessee to take from this guy. And this guy just ends up having an accident cleaning a gun. Imagine that. How come people keep dying around you, Brian? Everywhere you go. These people that die have something you want. Even the dude you owed money to ended up dying mysteriously. Imagine that. And then you threw a fit like a little kid. Well, he passed away. I shouldn't have to pay this. Yeah, you do. They already paid him. You owe the state, moron. Yeah, this is a neighbor that used to take care of him like he was his own son. He robbed him. This guy let Brian leave with his life. He didn't know who was in his house, and he was armed. He was going to shoot Brian, but he didn't. He let him walk. Even tried to go easy on him in court. Yeah, only got 5 years for it, and still didn't pay his $4,000. Yeah, you fucked with the mail that was here. That's why you were here. I remember what you said before you went to jail. Pretty funny. Exactly what you threatened. Worked out a little bit differently, didn't it? You were the one talking to Tiff's mom just before she started fucking around. You also tried to fuck with my van multiple times. Yeah, pretty funny. You're doing the same shit Tiff is, running behind my back, painting a different story than the truth. And pretty funny, you're keeping that story away from me, aren't you? Uh huh. This is why you won't come up and say something in front of everybody. You do it behind people's back because you know what you're saying. You're going to be proven wrong. Then everybody's going to know that you're lying. Just like you tried to do here, and Pop started getting on you about lying and doing drugs. I wonder if they ever figured out that your girlfriend was 16 years old when you were 30. You're fucking disgusting, dude. Yeah, I did date Tiffany when she was 17 and a half. And I tried everything I could to get her to get the fuck away from me. I should have, even with Bethany, I should have never said yes to anything these women wanted. But of course, I was raised by a feminist. I was taught that you always want to keep these demons happy because she didn't call them demons. She said you're a woman. I call them demons because that's exactly what the fuck they are. Are you saying all women are? No, I'm saying these types of women are. And that 80% of females out there are these types of women. I don't give a shit how nice they act. This is who they are. This is why men are always scared to death to have a daughter. Because she could turn out to be the best, or she could turn out to be the fucking devil himself. You think sons are bad to worry about? No, daughters are. Because they're in your heart as deep as it goes from the day they're born. And sorry, boys, but it's the way it goes. Boys are different. You can you can be rough and just laugh at them being rough. When your daughter is rough, yeah, you laugh a little, but you're still worried. That's your soft spot. Everybody knows it. You can be the meanest, toughest motherfucker and have a daughter. Somebody fucks with that child, you will go to prison. And trust me, whew, I've done my time over these kids. Fighting over them. Yeah, because of the mother. Yep. If y'all think that you're gonna ruin my reputation and chase me out of where I grew up, you're fucking crazy. That ain't happening. I'll stay here just to fucking smile on your face. Just because I know you don't like me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. If I give a fuck about that, we would still be together. There's a reason why we're not, and it's because you're not worth the fucking skin you're printed on. Well, why'd you have so many kids with Tiff if you didn't want to be with them? Because Tiffany knew she was my last and final, and I was trying to make it work no matter what. And of course, as soon as these women know anything like that, they will turn your life into fucking mincemeat and think it's funny. And the court systems, you dumb bitches, should be slapped in your fucking face. You motherfuckers are the stupidest sons of bitches I've ever met in my life. Somebody gonna take somebody to court saying they stole something from them, but there's video of them using what they said the person stole from them and sold, and they don't know where it's at on fucking Facebook months after they put in for the theft. What? And you're still gonna be like, well, the law says, the law also states that you can't make fucking false statements. And right there's a fucking false statement. How the fuck are you on video shooting a gun that you said somebody stole from you, even though there's plenty of evidence that shows they tried everything to make sure it got back to you, even did everything you said, even though your dumbass is running around. But they tried to say, oh, because he officially filed a report, it has to be true. What the fuck? Anybody can file a report with anything in it. It does not mean it's true. Pretty fucking funny. I have my kids on video saying that their Nana and Mama were planning this. And we have a video that shows it was intentional. Nobody gives a fuck. What? Everybody so called cared about these kids and how terrible this was until they found out the kids branded their mom and their grandmother as the fucking masterminds behind what happened. All of a sudden, oh, we're not listening to that. That's the same thing the fucking people pulled at the hospital with Kyle. I'm telling them everything about the weight loss pills, everything they need to check, and they're telling me, oh, well, you guys just had a baby. You shouldn't worry about that right now. What the fuck are you talking about? This child almost died because of that. That's the reason why he's 3 pounds, 3 ounces and full term. Are you fucking kidding me? They just completely ignore it. I don't know. Fucking these bitches can come out with the most outlandish fucking story about me or my kids, and next thing you know, half the fucking community's talking about it. It's like, what the fuck? And they believe it wholeheartedly. What? Where? How? Why? What facts do they have that they presented these people that they believe this shit? Nothing. They just hear it and they believe it. I have facts. I have the kids' pretty much final fucking words telling you, hey, my mom and my nana are planning on destroying my dad all over a SIM card that was a bunch of bullshit. Apparently, that's what she told them. And then people try, well, you shouldn't be talking about. I'm not the one putting this into their reality. Their mother is. I'm the one trying to get to the bottom of it and let them understand what the hell's going on. Because obviously, they have no clue and they were scared, which is what I tried to relay to people. Everybody got mad at me. I took it to the police. They said it was hearsay. Got mad at me. State police show up here because the kids are saying they're scared to go home. And I'm trying to get out of their mother. What the fuck is going on? Why are they so scared to go home? Next thing I know, she shows up with state troopers. What do they say? We don't care about you or her. We care about the kids. You just made me put these kids in her car and she's going to hurt them. Hello? If you care about the kids, how come you're not listening to them? Well, we see this all the time. This is just two parents fighting over custody to have power. No, it's not to have power. It's to make sure the kids are safe. What the fuck? How do they automatically flip flop what's really going on? This bitch is doing it for power and for financial gain. So she has an excuse why she can't work so much or why she can't advance or why it's harder for her. Bullshit. You made 125,000 a year for almost 3 years straight with me and you blew all of it. I paid for a wedding. I paid for entertainment for the family. I paid for vehicles. I paid for fucking bills that weren't being paid. I paid for fucking everything. Schooling. I have shit that shows where mine went. You tried to do shit behind my back to get me in trouble for fraud. Dude, what the fuck? Sitting here making people believe that I don't want to work when it's you fucking with my job, leaving the kids at home, fucking threatening my daughter while I'm at work, not doing anything at the house, but being an asshole when I get home, just because you want to start fights. And what happened if I ignored you? You got worse. You started smashing shit, throwing stuff. I had to get all the kids out the house. You still got your way, didn't you? Hours by yourself without any kids or me. But oh yeah, all the lovey-dovey fucking texts all day long. Oh, I miss you. I can't wait till you get home. As soon as I get home, it's rah-rah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm doing my goddamn part. Why am I always treated like I'm the one not doing my part when it's never me not doing the work? It's always them. Everywhere we ever went, everybody always seeing that I was the one taking care of the family. When they needed something, I was the one doing it. But, oh, okay. Yeah, I was never there. I never did anything. Huh. This is fucking insane. You think I'm gonna sit here and keep fucking letting people tell me that I wasn't this, I wasn't that when I was exactly what I needed to be? I had a teammate that was deliberately destroying shit and then blaming it on me behind my back. But then telling me to my face, oh, these people just don't like you. They don't understand. They don't know what's going on. Bitch, you're the one telling them this shit. Then you're coming to me acting like, oh, you don't know what's wrong with these people. Don't worry, I'll be back. This is some bullshit. Flat out bullshit.